Yeah, man, man. Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. And thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris, and you're watching Morris Time Cooking.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing a waste, nothing a dash way.
So right here, I'm using green and ripe June plum, and it's 2 pounds in total, a pound of each. My question to you is ripe or green, salt or sugar, or just as is? Leave in the comment section. Let's get juicing. All right, so I have here my lemon. I'm gonna peel that because I'm gonna be blending everything, right? If you have lime, you can use lime for this recipe, but I have a bunch of lemon from my juicing, so I'm going to be using up the lemon. So 1 whole lemon. So I'll be leaving the skin on the ginger because I already washed it nice and clean. The June plums, I'm going to keep the skin on, but we're just going to remove this from the pit of the plum. So we just cut through that. These ones are very soft. Just cut through it like so. There you go. You can do it like an orange. Just pull it away from the pit. So you do that. So you do it in wedges, so to speak. Right? So there we go. You know you can chew on this, right? Yes. Alright, so for the green one, same thing, but the difference is these will come off way easier because they're green. So you just pull it like so. You cut it like a wedge. You just pull it from the seed. Just like that. That's what you're left with. Just the pit or the seed. So we're just going to repeat this process until we have everything done up. We have the ripe ones here that I already cut, and we have the green ones, right? You can choose to blend this with the seed. I do not want to put the added pressure on my blender, and two, I do not want the taste of the pit of the June plum. Do not want the taste of the pit of the June plum in the drink. So hence why I went ahead and I cut them like this, right? As I said, easier to cut when green, right? And sweeter when ripe. So let's go. The June plums in. The ginger is very fibrous, so we're just going to cut that into smaller chunks. And as I said before, a lemon. Straight in. 4 cups of the water. Now we're just going to blend. Extract. Alright, so at this point, before you add any form of sweetener, to give this a taste, at this point you can decide if you want to go with added sweetener or not. Good flavor, but I'm going to go in with some sweetener. Going to be using a cup of granulated sugar. Reason being, I want to keep the integrity of that nice green yellow looking color. If I use brown sugar, it will slightly change the color, right? You can also sweeten this with agave or some syrup. It depends on your liking. And we're just going to give that a blend again. You can strain this in a regular sieve, or if you have some cheesecloth, you can go ahead and use that for a more refined finish. Right, look at that. Beautiful. It's nice and thick right now. So we're gonna get that strained off. Alright, so I'm gonna add this pulp back to my blender and add an additional cup of water so we can get the most out of it. Let's get a spoon. I'm gonna squeeze the excess out. And this is what we're left with, just the pulp. I'm gonna add that to my bottle with my funnel. Yeah, man, man. Ooh. Whoa. This bad. Perfect amount of ginger was added. Honestly, the only thing I do, I think before I drink anymore, I'm gonna put it to chill so it's cool. But I'm telling you, try this recipe. This is no joke. Refreshing for the summer, but please put it in the freezer or the fridge and leave it to chill completely. Once it's fully chilled, you're in for a treat, my friends. And that's how you make your very own Jamaican June Plum Juice. Leave a thumbs up on the video, leave a comment below. And say if you love my vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe. Jano, try it out at home. You won't be disappointed. Once again, thank you very much for watching. You see, until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. And go and big up on yourself.